Hi, welcome to Penelope's Vision. So today I'm going to do a pick a card reading, or it's really a pick a crystal or a salt. So I am a Holy Fire Reiki Master, so during this I clear the energies of the cards with Holy Fire Reiki, and it helps me to channel in what needs to come through. So if you're open to it as well, I'm going to be sending out Holy Fire Reiki to you. So if you haven't received Reiki before, just just connect with yourself and feel into it to see if you want to receive it, and if you don't, you don't have to. I do offer Reiki classes, so if you're interested in that, you can reach me at the email down below, and as well personal readings. So we have 3 groups here today. The first one is this Himalayan salt right here. Next we have smoky quartz, that's pile number 2, and pile number 3 is citrine. So just take one deep breath in and deep breath out, and just center yourself. So this reading is going to be on like what do they feel about you currently. So this is about someone that you're not with, or maybe you don't have much interaction with, or you're thinking about someone and you want to know, what's going on with them. So I pre-shuffled the cards for you. So yeah, just intuitively just feel into these 3 rocks and see what you are connected to, and then the timestamps are in the description box for you. So I'm going to start with pile number 1. Hi, pile number 1. If you pick this salt rock here, this reading is for you. So we're going to ask today, how does this person feel about you? Okay, maybe I'll put it here. Okay. So I already shuffled the cards. So first I'm going to start with the tarot right here. How would you like to receive these cards, please? Okay. So this is the Light Seers Tarot. We have the 6 of Wands, the 7 of Pentacles, the Knight of Cups, the Temperance in reverse, the Knight of Pentacles, the Empress, and the 9 of Wands. So let me just tap into this, see what needs to come through. So they've been really guarded, or during the time that you've known them, and of course that makes sense as you're watching this reading now, but yeah, they've been really guarded and really protecting themselves. It feels like they've really gotten hurt in the past, in a past relationship or relationships, and then you came around and you really turned the world around. Like, you really inspire them, gave them a lot of happiness in their life, and they're not used to, or they weren't used to connecting to someone like you. They've been really kind of off balance lately. Nothing seems to make sense for them anymore. The time that they haven't connected with you, it's like they don't know what to do with themselves. It's like, in a way, like their life is not as fulfilled and full when you're not there in their life with them. And so I feel like they've really gone within to really like ponder like what they really want. So I really feel like they've been withdrawn even more energetically, emotionally from you, and you've been like worried, like, well, what happened to them, and I feel this is a period of, or has been a period of deep introspection and self-growth. And so they haven't been like putting in the effort to reach out, because they're really tapping into themselves and seeing what, you know, is important to them. So they felt a little out of balance, or they have felt like I said, nothing makes sense without you in their lives. I have a feeling of sadness here. They're missing you, and slowly I feel more in their mind, but they're trying to come up with practical ways to reach out, like to connect again that would make sense, that wouldn't like scare you. They just don't want to like scare you or be in your way, but I feel wholeheartedly they want to connect with you, and they miss you, and they love you very, very much, even though it looks like you were never actually together in a relationship. So this could be like a friend of yours that or someone you've met, you know, that like maybe in a group of friends or something like that, but you were never able to connect with them completely because they were guarded, and then they kept a lot to themselves. They're starting to like open up their heart and see the bigger picture of everything, and you know, you really are the world for them. So I feel like there's a big shift happening, or will happen in your lives. Like I feel like you've been like, you used to be so focused on them, and now you're focusing on yourself and your light and your creations and your world, and so I feel like you have your back kind of turned towards them right here with this Empress card, and then they're coming through here with the Nine of Pentacles. So they're coming forward, and they're going to surprise you with their presence, and you're not going to expect it. So it's like kind of a delayed energy like you felt, but they're coming forward too. I don't know why I just heard ask you something important, something that means a lot to both of you. So they might want to like have, you know, to see if you would be open to give it a try again, or if you haven't dated yet, to give it a try. But I get a sense that they've been kind of lonely without you, and you are like their sunshine in their lives, but I feel like they've grown a lot, so they're not at the same place as they were, and so they've been a little off balance. So without you in their life, like nothing makes much sense to them, but they started to do a lot of inner growth, and they're more connected to their feelings than they used to be. And it's been quite a process, you could say a slow process, but you know, they're getting there. So yeah, they feel, I don't even know exactly what it means completely, but apathetic. So yeah, they feel, yeah, something is missing in their life, and they want to open up their heart to you. And so I don't know if you'll be really open for them, but that's how they feel towards you. So I'm going to move these cards out of the way. And then I pulled some oracle cards for you. So we have Angel Answer card right here. And then we have Energy Oracle card, Romance Angels, Moonology. So I'll turn them around in a minute. We have Island Time Wellness cards. Oops. And then we have Lover's Oracle cards right here. And then we have, lastly but not least, Universal Love Oracle cards right here. So I'm going to see, wow, abundance, contract. Give your relationship a chance. Look at the bigger picture. The escape artist, photograph. Okay, I'll look at these in a minute. Okay, so definitely I see that it's like Spirit, the angels want to tell you that they really want to, like I was saying, to give this a chance. In this picture you have your eyes closed, so I don't know if you really completely trust them, but it is a process, so like go with the flow if you want of this, you know. Like I feel the best way to handle it is to take it slow if you really want to, you know. And there is like an abundance coming in for you in terms of love. You could be receiving more than one love offer. Someone could like ask you to have a commitment with them, so I feel this person really wants a commitment or to take it to the next level. I see like you could get married with them, and there would be or will be a lot of abundance in this relationship, like more love than you ever felt was possible from them, because they could have sabotaged this. They didn't want to get hurt. They didn't want for you to like hurt them, right? So they pulled away, and they could have pulled away more than once, but they realize that there's no one else like you, and they've been missing you a lot and thinking of you and the memories you shared together. So I feel like there is a strong connection here with them, and you feel that too. Here with the look at the bigger picture, I feel it's like really telling you to let go of, or how would I say, forgive them, forgive yourself of where you were at in the past. I feel like you both have grown so much, so you're not the same person as you were, and they aren't either. And you know, really look at the bigger picture and see, like, you know, are you going to take a leap of faith? Are you going to at least be open to talk to them or hang out with them and see where it could go? Because it could be very satisfying and very abundant. I just feel like it's important to take it one step at a time. But I feel like they really want a second chance with you, or they want a chance with you. So, lastly but not least, we have these: spiritual growth, universal heart. These two here in a minute. So, yeah, I feel like this could have been or has been a very spiritual connection with this person. There has been a lot of growth, and it's really allowed both of you to open up more energetically and emotionally and from the heart space with each other. Yeah, I feel like this connection goes beyond space and time. I know that sounds maybe funny to say, but it's definitely a spiritual connection. You've known each other in many lifetimes. You've been intimately connected in many lifetimes. Your souls know each other, so maybe you can't really let go of each other. You know, their love is always present in your heart, and vice versa. So I really feel like they've been really, you know, they really know they've made a mistake and they miss you so much, and they don't want to live one more minute without you, or at least they want to give it a try now, because they see that it's not worth living without you, or just, you know, they have nothing to lose, you know, and they regret for some the actions they took and the choices they made concerning you, and they want to rectify that. And we have this card here. It says, "My beloved, though we may be physically apart, spiritually we are always united. For love transcends space and time. Nothing is missing." So it's, wow, it's so amazing. It reaffirms about that spiritual connection you have, that nothing has changed. Their love for you has grown for you, and it goes beyond space and time, just like what I was saying here. And then here with the butterfly, I feel like you both have like transformed so much, and I see these streams coming down. So it's like, I feel like both of you are more connected to your heart, to your emotions, expressing yourselves. So I feel like you're more energetically aligned to come together now. Reflection: give each other some space at the moment. Trust and have faith that all will work out for the best. So I really feel like you are both maybe mirroring each other. So it's not like, I feel like you have given each other space, and now, you know, it's a time to come together if you want to. Like, there's a window of opportunity here for personal growth, more personal growth, but, you know, more, how would I say, not in a bad way, but like positive lessons to learn, like to give and receive love from each other, and to be there for each other and take that leap of faith, because they still have strong feelings for you and not all is lost. So it depends if you're open to that or not, but it's a very positive reading. So I hope you enjoyed that. If you did, please like and comment on the video and subscribe if you haven't already. And it was a pleasure to read for you. Until next time, bye. Hi, group number 2. So if you chose this smoky quartz, this is for you. So we're asking, how do they feel about you? So I already had cards jump out at me, so I'm going to start with the tarot. So we have 4 of Swords. This is a Light Seers tarot. Okay. So I'm going to just tap into this. So we have 4 of Swords, the Emperor, Knight of Cups in reverse, 3 of Swords, 10 of Pentacles, 7 of Wands, and Page of Wands. So I'm picking up that with the 3 of Swords, there's some like extreme pain. Something happened to them in their childhood that really broke them a lot, you know, like broke their heart. So I'm hearing it could be a parent figure. So I heard possibly a mother figure, or that there's something that happened in terms of their mother or their connection with their mother that caused a lot of strain. So a lot of so yeah, I feel a lot of really, yeah, it's like excruciating, something that happened to them as a child. And then so with the 4 of Swords, they went into this deep state of like kind of numbing out and kind of like excluding themselves from the world for a long time. And it's like, you see how the heart is outside of them, so like they were disconnected from their heart. They didn't want to connect to that pain that they went through, and I don't think they completely healed from that pain. It's always been like a part of them, and even with the 7 of Wands here, how she's turning away from her divine light. So always turning away, always like completely distant from their own love that they could feel inside of them. And here, even the Emperor turning away, there's like this energy, this angelic energy coming through, and doesn't want to look at it. And it's just like a very masculine driven, what is that? Is that the left side of the brain? So this person could have fire in their chart, could be an Aries, could definitely have air in their chart. But yeah, they just learn how to be strong and to be independent and not rely on anyone. And even with the 9 of Cups here in reverse, completely like emotionally unavailable pretty much to themselves. And then I feel you were the Page of Wands, so you brought a lot of joy. So, you know, we could be in separation from this person. Could have been with this person, but not really. Like you tried to be in a relationship, but they weren't, they were completely emotionally unavailable to you because they didn't know how to express themselves from that, you know, level, right? And it doesn't matter if you're a man or a woman watching this, but this person definitely holds more of the masculine energy in this connection. And a lot of masculines are very much unfortunately been disconnected from their emotions, their heart, their feminine side for like, I was going to even say lifetimes. And then you came around and you brought like a smile to their face, and they didn't know how to deal with it. Like, your light was a little strong for them, and they kind of, they were attracted to it, but they would pull away. And they thought of you in terms of like, you know, getting married or having a higher level of commitment, seeing a future with you, building something beautiful with you, long term. But it scared them, and they didn't want to look at that. They're like, God, no, please. It hurt so badly as a child or as a young adult, and I don't want to do that again. It hurt too much. And unfortunately, yeah, I see a lot of disconnection with this person, and I feel like they're still kind of in their slumber, and they don't want to look at the bigger picture. And, you know, and you're holding on, I feel, to this connection so tightly, and it's not able to evolve, you know, and they're still in their lower vibration. So if this doesn't resonate with you, you know, that's fine. But really tap into your intuition and feel into what, you know, how you feel this person is and how they operate. And if this is not for you, it's not for you. So I'm not here to trigger anyone or anything. I'm just reading the energies of the cards. And so a lot of these cards have a really deep dissociation with feeling and expressing themselves and communicating how they feel. Like deep down they know, like, they love you. They do love you so much, and it's like they're feeling like it's better if they're not with you. Like, you're better without them. I mean, they've had that feeling for a long time, and they don't want to screw up your life, you know, because they have like work to do, inner work to do, but they're afraid to do it. They've just been completely disassociated with this. And I see, you know, children, the Ten of Pentacles here. So I feel like you could make an amazing couple and have a beautiful family with them. And although I don't feel like they're quite there yet, maybe you felt like they weren't there for you and they could never be there. It's just because they're not there for themselves, and I feel like needing to feel these repressed feelings still that they felt, and they're not allowing those feelings to, you know, be expressed. So let's see what else is happening here, if there's a switch in energies. So we have the romance. So we have the angel answer cards. Moonology here. Your dreams need a practical plan. Emotions are running high. Divine guidance. So that's from Universal Love Oracle deck here, this one here. And then we have Energy Oracle cards, the Temple Path. So these are all very positive. Honeymoon, wow. So very different energy from the tarot. So let's see, I'll start with that. I have a little more here, but okay. I'm going to tap into this. I feel like the eclipse could have done something to them, like with the emotions are running high, like you know, it's like not in a bad way, but a good way, like their mind is starting to like be like dismantled. Like that masculine side that's like been like ruling them, that ego, it's starting to tear down, and you know, and then they're starting to feel these emotions, and it's very intense for them because they're not used to feeling, you know, anything, right, at this level or on the surface, and they're starting to feel this, and it's like, what is happening here? And you know, they could start like recently start like thinking of you and like thinking of you together in a strong like romantic way, So all these cards, honeymoon, the temple path, romance. So I feel like this is like, it's coming from like really the divine, that, you know, maybe, you know, of course it's up to you to see what's the best for you, but it feels like the first group, but a little different. Like you are meant to be divinely led, and I feel together with all these like positive cards. So it feels like it's like their spirit team wants them to see that, you know, they're meant to learn more from this connection, and for, you know, for both of you to learn more and to be romantically connected, but in a more positive way. So this highlights like, you know, and they could be a Taurus as well. This highlights like a beautiful present or future that could happen between you, and it could really take you off guard, like what the heck is happening here, you know, because they're acting different, they're like thinking of the future with me, they're like in love with me. And I see here with this honeymoon card, there's this person like, you know, with the boat, like moving it forward, and they look like an angel, they have feathers there. So I feel like, you know, the divine is really trying to propel this union to come into form and to come together and to go down a path of learning how to love each other, even through all the chaos and the pain and the upbringing and all the crap that you both experienced, possibly. There's like a shift happening, and I feel that that's because of the eclipse that we just had. So, you know, and with your dreams need a practical plan. So you both could have like been really up in your head about this and wondering how this could actually happen for you two to be together. But I feel like it's important to let go and surrender, and you're being divinely led back into each other's life, to learn how to give and receive love, right? With the romance here. So allow the masculine energy, which I feel is the person you're inquiring about, but allow that energy to come in and to receive it slowly, to be patient, you know. I feel like deep down they are very vulnerable. They just hid behind a mask and a wall for a long time, and they're starting to open up more energetically and emotionally, and they don't know how to handle that. It's a lot for them, but it's like something in them is starting to spark, and they're seeing the bigger picture of everything, and they see you as their ultimate soulmate and the love of their life. They just ran from it so intensely because it scared them, and they didn't want to face their own self, you know. So I feel like you could both be like in a deeper commitment soon, or like together if you're not. So very positive, just like the first group. But this group, I really felt like that emotionally unavailability. So you tap into it and see how you feel and where they're at. But I see this in the future or immediate future, that you could be together, and it's really divinely led. It's beyond what you ever imagined, you know. And just be careful with that, you know, because emotions don't define you, because with the emotions running high, they don't define you, they just signal something, you know. So yeah, just be aware of that, and just allow your emotions to flow, and don't make a story about them, just allow them to flow. So yeah, I feel like they felt like they weren't enough for you. That's why they pulled away from you. This could have happened consecutively. They could have grown up with someone that was very controlling or manipulative or self-centered. This could have been like like that mother figure in their life that wasn't really there for them or disrespected them in some way, like very self-centered and selfish, and they're afraid of like women that are like that or men that are like that. Take it as it resonates. So they're afraid of that in their life, and they, you know, didn't know how to have healthy boundaries, and then they would pull away. But really deep down, they've always thought of you so so much, and like had this deep love for you, and so yeah, they really feel like you are the one, and they want to talk to you, and like you're the only one that, even though maybe you didn't see it completely, you tapped into their heart. You had that key, you hold that key to unlock their heart, and no one else ever was able to penetrate as deep as you did. So that's why they've been like really thinking about it more with the temple path here, and wondering like, maybe you know, this person is my one. It's like I'm meant to be with them, and with the divine guidance, like this is a divinely led union. So it's a highly spiritual, just like the first group. There's a lot of like, I feel you're both like really romantic, and there's a lot of love there for each other. I feel like you both have been very scared of this. Sexual union, honor the place in one another where you are one eternal soul, for there you will find true bliss. So could have been like high intensities in terms of sexuality between you, like physical intimacy. It feels like it was like really amazing, very intense, but of course there was that emotional unavailability factor, because they didn't know how to be open from their heart. They never were taught and had good role models to learn from, and I feel like you're both gonna learn more from each other, how to be emotionally intimate with each other. So this person could have been like someone that was like a friend, but you know, with benefits, something like that, but it never evolved into a relationship. And now you both, I feel like they want to definitely come forward and connect with you, and but from an honest space, because they see that you are the one for them. Like there's no one else that they connect with at this level, and they're starting to see that. And I feel like with the eclipse and the full moon happening recently, it's like their whole world is shaken up, and it's like, wow, you know, it's like a light bulb moment. Like, of course, it's not like they're perfect, but they're starting to see like, I need to do something different, because the way I've been like handling things hasn't worked. So I feel like they could come and apologize for their behavior as well. So I hope you enjoyed that reading. It was a pleasure to read for you today. If you haven't already, I would love for you to subscribe to my channel, press the like button, and you can comment if this resonates with you, and as well like click that bell for a notification for readings that I have in the future. So on that note, I hope this helped you and it gave you some hope, and until next time, bye. Hi, group number 3. So if you chose the citrine, this reading is for you. So I already shuffled the cards and had them come out for you. So this is our question today is, how do they feel about you? So this is, you know, if you're thinking of someone, you're not sure where they're at, you know them already, of course, but you're not really in much communication with them, or you just want to see where they're at. So this is a Light Seers Tarot right here. Make sure you see that. Okay. So I have a feeling like the universe hasn't been so kind with them. Just a minute, I'm going to close the window. So I have a feeling like the universe hasn't been so kind with them. I mean, or they feel that way, like there's been a lot of stress. They could have a lot of anxiety, stress around their work life. They're overworking themselves. They're running themselves down, like not intentionally, it's just happening. I see like there's a feather here, and I personally have been seeing feathers a lot lately, but I feel like there could be signs, like the angels are giving them signs to like slow down, but they're not slowing down, and they're like burning the candle on both ends, and it's really causing them a lot of strain. And during this time they've been, you know, thinking of you and wondering how you've been. You could have worked together in the same place for some of you. So yeah, they're wondering how you've been, and they miss you, and they long to connect with you again. And so I feel like it's not even conscious but unconscious. They're like manifesting you back into their life. And you see that with the Magician card here. So I feel like they're really manifesting you back in, and they want to connect with you again. And you held so much joy, you know, just having you around brought them a lot of happiness. With the Emperor, they could be their own boss, possibly, or have a higher position. They could have been your boss for some. They always see you as like this beautiful person that they weren't ever able to completely connect with, and they miss you, and they long to connect with you again. And part of them feels like it's not even possible. You see here with the pig flying, like it's not even possible to connect with you. And that's how they feel, because even though maybe they had a higher position than you, they feel like you are outside of their league. And I feel like they were they're pretty lighthearted for some, pretty open, but for some reason, yeah, definitely I feel like they were workaholics, or are workaholics, and they didn't give enough attention and care to this connection or situation as they could have, and they regret it. So I feel like out of all the groups, this is like the energy of this group is a little lighter than the other two. With the Fool card, they see themselves maybe, yeah, definitely having a renewed connection with you. It's just like with a Page, they could be younger than you, or you could be younger than them, but emotionally they're definitely younger than you, and they don't know what to do in terms of like, you know, reaching back out to you. They're, you know, it's like they're learning how to be present in the moment, you know, again, and just to take that leap of faith with you. Okay, wonderful. Let's see, so I pulled some oracle cards for you as well. So we have the Universal Love here, Forgiveness, Moonology cards, Have Faith in Your Dreams. Oh, the Owl. The end of a tough cycle approaches. It could be a Capricorn. Happy Family. Abundance. Wow, that card came out already for another group, actually. Getting to know each other, worth waiting for. Okay. So let me just see what comes through here. So I feel like you could have held a grudge against them. I don't feel like they didn't do it on purpose. They just were so caught up in their life that, you know, they didn't really pay attention to your connection the way they should have, and they regret that. enormously. You could have, yeah, definitely, I feel like around friends or like a work situation, you got to know them, but you wish and they wish that they would have gotten to know you better, and they didn't take the time to do that, and they regret that so much. So I feel a deep sense of regret here. They see that no one compares to the love they feel for you. They do love you, and they want to give it a try, even though they don't know where to start. They have that hope, that dream to like at least like connect with you again and talk to you. So I feel like they could be starting their journey like to open up spiritually more. But definitely for them, like their work-life balance could improve, like with the end of a tough cycle approaches, and as well like you know, the end of that tough cycle of your connection is happening, and it's going to improve tremendously. I see a lot of abundance here. You could have had a child with them, or you could have children with them in the future. But I see a lot of abundance here and a happy home, you know, being married, or if you don't resonate with that, but having a long-term commitment with them, like it could definitely happen. I see that your guides are really wanting to pinpoint that, you know, this person like is worth waiting for. They weren't maybe in the right spot in their life to connect. They had a lot going on. They could have had like financial issues happening, struggles. So yeah, like I said, they could be a Capricorn. They could have Earth in their chart. Let's see what else we get. Altered view, talking again, and girl talk. So yeah, you could be talking to your friends. It doesn't matter if you're a woman or a man, but you know, you want their, you know, opinion on all this. And as you can tell, like, you know, everyone can have a different kind of view of things, and they can't give you the answer. Like, you have to go within and like connect with yourself and see what's the best for you. And I feel like both of you had like a certain perspective on it, because you both were wearing different glasses, right? I mean, like an analogy, like we perceive things a certain way when it's not really that way. And you thought of yeah, you had definitely a certain perspective of how things were, and they weren't really how it was. It wasn't like they didn't have feelings for you. They just were so caught up in their life and with their work, I feel, or something going on in their life that they couldn't like be there for you. But I feel like they want to really, like here we see the talking again, so they want to reconnect and open up, and just like I said, like just at least like talk to you again and see where it goes, because they haven't forgotten you, you know, you're a deep part of their life. So I feel like this connection, like the other groups, is definitely divinely led with this angel wings here. The past is now behind you. Release it and embrace new possibilities. A new path is now available to you. Follow it with faith. So I feel like there could be a new path with this person if you want it. And then we have this card. Sexual union, honor the place in one another where you are one internal soul, for there you will find true bliss. So could have had like a passionate connection with them, but I really feel this is yet to come, this like deep, like even deeper connection with them. And I'm really feeling like don't allow the past and your altered view to make your, you know, decision about this person, because they really I really feel like they miss you a lot and they want to reconnect and talk to you, and they struggle with expressing themselves, I feel, but they want to, you know, and they miss you, and nothing makes sense to them, you know, without you in their life. So that is the reading for you for today. I hope you enjoyed it. As you know already, like, really trust your intuition and feel into what's right for you and what's the best, because I don't know your individual situations, and really our intuition holds the key to our answers, you know, that the questions that we seek, the answers are within. So if you haven't already, I would love for you to subscribe to my channel, and for those that have already subscribed, I do appreciate you so much. Sorry for the background noise. And yeah, and then press the like button and comment if you feel inclined to, and sending you all lots of love. Until next time, bye.